David. This is a flex for the day. I'm going to start with the slogan of action is the cure, mindset is the magic sauce, and your life is what comes together in the wake of your action and your mindset. This is like 1 + 1 = 3, and the sum is greater than the total of its parts, which is really exciting. So have you ever found yourself at a point where you're going, dang, I wish a year ago when I had started this, I had just stuck with it because I would be so much better off now. But, that type of, oh my gosh, why didn't I? Or the other thing that I found myself getting stuck in is I like to read and study and learn. And even when I play like a computer game or something, I like to do it so thoroughly, perfectly, that I spend a lot of time killing the last monster instead of making progress towards winning the game. And I think in life, so many times, it's really common to see people think about it. I'm not ready yet. I need to study a little bit more. I need to finish this degree. I need to know all the answers before I take my first leap of faith, of action. And my platform is this, that actually you could do that until you die. But that house, that health, that healthy relationship is not so much a product of the secret, as it were, where you're just going to manifest it by sitting here having a cup of coffee. It is the result of doing things. And when I say action is the cure, it's because I really believe that anything that you want to improve, feel better about, get there, it's going to be built on, in the final analysis, when you stand on that rock pile and you look back, you're going to go, okay, these are all the things I did to get there. And you will learn mindset along the way. I get that. But when I'm talking to people, I always start with, all right, so what do you want? Number one, what do you want? Like, what is it that you think about the most? What is it that's kind of gnawing at you today, right now, this week, this last 6 months? Like, really start with a very current issue. What do you want? And then the next thing I'd say, okay, yes, keep reading about it. Definitely study about it. Learn from other people. But what are you going to do every day to get there? Really breaking it down to right now, what do you do? If we start by just taking steps, we can learn about the mindset as we progress. Like, what do you do when you encounter failure? Let's encounter failure. And then, like a good apprentice, you actually are talking about, this problem right here, right now. What do I do with this? That's a little bit better than reading a book about it in a classroom. Like, so what happens when the bicycle starts to lean? Well, you're supposed to turn your handle to lean this way. I get it in my head, but there's something about that tactile, just do it. Talk about depression for a second, for example, or being discouraged or being scared. When you've been really scared to try something, let's go to dating. I'm 56, right? So this is a bit old school, but even in any situation, I should go talk to that person. I should go, and you're scared and you sit there for 30 minutes going, oh my gosh, what if, I don't know. And then when you finally do it and you jump off the cliff and you make the sales phone call or you approach the person and ask the question, when it's all done, you look back and go, man, why was I so scared? It just feels good to have done it. That's what I'm talking about. It feels good to have done it. When you're like, I don't want to exercise in the morning. Gosh, I'm not in the mood. Please give me a break. But when you actually step out and you just begrudgingly, you do a lap and you do a mile, you do a 15 minutes, you do whatever it is you do, afterwards you're like, I feel better now. I do. I just feel better. So action is the cure. And the trick now is to condition ourselves to get into the habit of just taking a baby step, if you have to, wherever you're at on the spectrum of success. And the bigger your projects, the bigger your steps are going to be naturally. But if you're at the very beginning, sizing that down to something that is manageable. I can take one step. I can do that. And the question then to you is, can you take Can you lob one rock on your pile of success? Just one. Okay, make it a pebble. Can you do one? And that's how you build momentum. So we always start with action. It is the cure for everything. You will learn mindset. And believe me, when you pick the thing that is most passionate for you, that you think about a lot, and we take action and get you there, everything else is also going to kind of rise. The rising tide lifts all boats. You're going to go, you know what? I'm also feeling a little bit better about that. And I'm making some progress over there. And all I was focusing on was the number one goal right now. Later on, your goals can change. Action is the cure. I hope that helps. Identify what it is you really want and like write it down and then break it down into like, what can I do every single day? Lob one rock on your pile and do it early in the day. And then remember, if you fail, that's okay because you're gonna, but every day, make a little progress. And you got this. Victory is for sure. It's gonna happen. You can do it. And you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be happier. This is win-win-win. 1 + 1 = 3. Action is the cure. Be formidable. You got this. I'm rooting for you. I wish you all of the very best. Go and be awesome. Love. See you tomorrow.